What's going on, beautiful people? It is your boy Ray with Hobby Nonsense, and we are back with another fantastic video. And guys, this might be one of my favorite videos that I've ever done. A video that's going to give you the most value, period. I'm going to give you my top 10 Pokemon cards that have the best upside in value, going from a raw, ungraded copy to a PSA 10. And the last one, guys, I can't believe it, I'm telling you guys this. I've been keeping this card for a secret. I'm heavily invested in this card, and you're gonna want to stick around because I'm gonna lay it on you. I'm gonna tell you what it is, and I hope that you guys can gain some value on it so you can sell the cards, go to your local card show, buy these cards, turn around, get them graded, hopefully get a 10, and flip them. Because I'm telling you guys, the last one is absolutely insane. So without further ado, let's get into it, baby. All right, first one right off the bat, ladies and gentlemen. One of my favorite trainer gallery cards. Anything with an evolution it's a no-brainer. It is a no-brainer. We have here the Flareon out of Brilliant Stars. Amazing, amazing card. Pick it up if you haven't already picked it up, especially with this price point, around $11 in a near mint copy. It's a no-brainer. It's an easy pickup. And in the PSA value, guys, it's around $130. $130. If you can pick it up for $11 and flip it for $130, that is a no-brainer. I'm trying not to say all day long because I've been reading the comments, all right? That's an easy no-brainer. That's around a $100 flip all day long. It's gonna be hard for me not to say, so easy flip, $10 into $110, if you will, after all fees and whatever. You'll be making a cool $100 bill, ladies and gentlemen. Next card on the list, again, guys, if anything with an evolution right now is absolute money. So we have here the Vaporeon out of Brilliant Stars out of the Trainer Gallery. This card in a near mint copy is going for around $13, which is freaking amazing. $13, and it's actually going down a little bit, which is I love this card. I mean, look at the little Flareons in there paddling around. It's a great looking card. And in a PSA 10, guys, PSA 10 value around 100, I'm gonna say $140. You can see there's a recent sold copy for 150, but I like to think 100, 130. I have it here on my list. Buy it for $13 in a raw copy, $130, flip it for $130. That's $117 profit. And of course, there's fees and stuff, you know. Trust me, you're gonna come at me in the comments. What about the fee? What about the grading fee? What about the eBay fee? You know, you can get past it. You can get past it. You're still making easy money here. So that's the number 9 on my list. Coming in at number 10, another, not an evolution. Actually, we have here an Eevee card. Again, Trainer Gallery out of Brilliant Stars. Guys, if you haven't already been picking up Brilliant Stars, you might have already missed the boat. You can probably still catch it, still catch that fairy, but hey, Brilliant Stars is gonna be a set down the road that you're gonna wanna pick up. So if you're thinking about picking it up right now, pick it up because Brilliant Stars has some great cards. In the Sword and Shield era, it has came and gone. So if you can find a Brilliant Stars box, ETB, booster box, or packs, make sure to pick it up because you can get cards like this, like that Flareon, that Vaporeon, and even this Eevee. So this Eevee in a near mint copy is going for around $10, $9 here, guys. It's an absolute no-brainer. And in a PSA 10 copy, it's going for, again, around $150. I have it here for around $130. Pick it up for around 10 or 9, $130. That's a $120 difference, guys. And again, you know, you got the fees and whatnot, but hey, you can pick this card all day long for $10, like at a card show, get it graded, know what you're looking for, and flip it for 140 bucks. Guys, that's a no-brainer. That is a no-brainer. Eevee out of the Brilliant Stars set. All right, let's take a look at our next card. Here we have our next card, and again, this one's actually out of the Crown Zenith set, and That's another set that is slept on. Well, not slept on. It's getting harder and harder to find I love opening up Crown Zenith. You're constantly getting some great cards out of this. Another great card that you can pull is the Pikachu out of this. This actually, to me, it's kind of hard to pull. I pulled all the other ones. I can't remember. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 cards that make up one big image. This is the one that goes in the middle, I believe. And I've pulled all the other ones except for this one. I had to buy this one at a card show to complete the artwork, if you will. So you can pick up this Pikachu in a near mint copy for $14. I have it here listed for around $17. And in a PSA 10 copy, you can get it for around $150. I have it here for $150. That's $133 profit, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Look at this. 150 all day long, 140, 150 comps in a PSA 10. I love this Pikachu artwork. Pikachu always sells. If it's a great looking Pikachu card, make sure to pick it up because in the future, you're gonna regret it. So for our next card, guys, and this is another Brilliant Stars card out of the trainer gallery. Again. Make sure to pick up this card. Make sure to pick up Brilliant Stars. Make sure to pick up Brilliant Stars. We have here the Zekrom out of the trainer gallery out of Brilliant Stars. This is a $10 card, ladies and gentlemen. And with the introduction of Black Bolt and White Flare with the Zekrom in there, this card is only gonna go up in the near future. So in a PSA 10, this is $180, $170. I would say it's more of like an average of $160. So that's, more of an average of $170. So it's $160 profit, ladies and gentlemen. Again, and you're gonna come at me at the comments, what about the fees? What about the fees? We know about the fees, okay? But that's just, trust me, okay? For that being said, we know about the fees. So don't come at me in the comments about the fees. So you can pick up this card for around $10, flip it for around $170. It's $160 profit, ladies and gentlemen. The Zekrom out of Brilliant Stars Trainer Gallery card. For our next card, and this card actually is going up in value. This is the Mew Trainer Gallery out of Crown Zenith. If you're seeing a common trend, Crown Zenith, Brilliant Stars. Enough said. Enough said. Mew. Love this card. So many Pokemon in this card. Mew just sleeping in the forest, just, hey, my name is Mew, I'm just chilling. Look at that. You can pick this card up for around $32 in a near mint copy, guys. $32 in a near mint copy in a PSA 10. Look at this. Insane. It's around $300. $300. I have it listed here for an average of $240. You can pick it up for an average of $26. That's $214 profit, ladies and gentlemen. So spend that around $30 to make $214. Come on now. It's a no-brainer. I love this card. I don't have this card in my collection. I am a big Mew guy. As you know, I'm a big Bubble Mew guy. I need this card in my collection. I need it in my collection. Next card show here in Nashville, I'm definitely gonna pick it up. So let's move on to the next card. So, Mew, ladies and gentlemen. We all know that the 30th anniversary of Pokemon is popping up, it's coming, and this card is probably one of the most slept on cards in our modern era. This is the 25th anniversary Holo Mew in the set, all right? So you can pick this copy up in a near mint copy for $2.50. Let me say it again for the people in the back that weren't listening. $2.50. All right? Insane. Now, let's see how much it's going for in a PSA 10. A PSA 10 copy is going for around $200. $3 to $200. $3 to $200. Insane. Insane. So that's like around a $200 profit. $200, I mean, look at this, $260. $223. This one's a $95 sale, which is still really good. But look at this, the average on all of them is around $220. So $3 to $220, that's $215 profit, ladies and gentlemen. Pick up this card. Pick up this card right now. Go to your local TCG store. This might even be in a bulk somewhere. $200. $3 into $200. Absolutely insane. Now let's move on to the next card. Next card on the list, and Gengar cards have been absolutely blowing up here of late. So we have here the Gengar at the Lost Origin Trainer Gallery, all right? I'm not a big fan of this card, to be honest with you. Gengar, he's chilling, he's in a campsite. I'm not a big fan of this card, to be honest with you, but people love Gengar, so it's an easy pickup. $27. You can pick it up in a near mint copy for $27. PSA 10 value right now is around $340, ladies and gentlemen. $340. From a $27 card to a $340 card. That's absolutely insane. Average $26, average $300. That's a $274 profit, ladies and gentlemen. If you see this card, go right now, pause this video, go to eBay, purchase this card, or go to your local card show or your local TCG store. This is insane. It's absolutely insane. Gengar is going to the moon right now. So if you see this card, if it's clean, if you think it's going to get a PSA 10, go ahead and pick it up because the upside value in this is ridiculous. All right, let's move on to the last card. And this card, I cannot stress this enough. This card has the biggest upside and value that I have ever seen, probably ever. And I've been keeping it a secret until now, all right? And that is the full art Celebration Pikachu out of the 25th Celebration set. You're probably thinking, Ray, I've seen this in bulk. These are cards that you would just throw in a package if you ordered some Pokemon cards. You can pick this up in a near mint copy around $6. And I am heavily invested in this card, guys. I've been picking up this card ever since it's been $2. But right now, the PSA 10 is absolutely insane. Look at this. Straight from the PSA vault. One just sold for $690. $690. For $7, get it graded to make around $600, and it's absolutely insane. It's insane what this card is doing right now. I have an average around $5 in a near mint copy and an average around $500, and that's just being super conservative, all right? That's a $495 profit, ladies and gentlemen. $495. Now that doesn't mean this card is easy to grade, because if it's this high, that means this card is almost impossible to get in a PSA 10, all right? So let me just stress that enough, but hey, take $100. Take $100, go to your local card store and just go ham on this card. There has to be one out of there. If you really know what you're looking for, you'll be able to flip it and get that $600 value. I'm just saying. I've been keeping this card a secret. Now you guys know. Hopefully I don't raise the price of the raw value, and I don't know. I will venture to say that come 35th anniversary time, this card will hit $1,000. That is pure speculation, but I would venture to say that this card might hit $1,000 by the 30th anniversary of Pokemon. Just saying, I don't know. I'm just gonna throw it out there as a receipt down in the future, so there you have it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so those are my top 10 Pokemon cards that have the biggest upside in value, going from a raw copy to a graded copy. Let me know what you think. Let me know down in the comments below if I missed any card, and let me know, am I completely crazy? I'm eager to hear your response. This is Ray with Hobby Nonsense. Make sure to listen to the podcast, and we will catch you guys later. See y'all. Peace.